On my Batman Arkham Knight DLC discussion video, I noticed that there were quite a few people who brought up a common gripe with what I was saying. That gripe being focused on the fact that I was criticizing the pre-order bonuses, the day one DLC, and the season pass for being how particularly egregious they were, yet I was still going to buy those games for the purpose of doing a review. Now, before that, I had this mentality that was not set like cut and dry, it wasn't set in stone, but the mentality was essentially that if you don't pre-order the game, thus not supporting the day one DLC, you don't buy the season pass, or you don't buy the microtransactions or things of that sort, then, you know, you're still making a positive impact. You're saying you don't support those. But I realize now, after reading what was said to me and really thinking about it, that if I want to be the change that I want to see in the gaming industry, and I want to see these business models stop, and as I want to serve as an example, I got to do more than simply just not pay for the specific bad things in the game. We got to teach the publishers and developers a lesson for the things that they've done. And that extends to not buying the game outright. So, I've decided, if a game has day one DLC, on disc DLC, stupid fucking $40 season passes that with content that had to at least have some of it developed before launch, microtransactions, anything that I've deemed bad in the past, I will not just talk about it, and I will not just refuse to spend money on the elements that I don't like. I will not buy the game anymore. Because that's what I should do, to show that I'm dedicated to the cause and to serve as an example. Because it's clear that what we're doing isn't working. We gotta do more, and that comes to boycotting. So, it's boycotting time. I'm not buying Batman Arkham Knight. Any games that have day one DLC or on-disc DLC or pre-order exclusive DLC to specific retailers, not buying it. Got a $40 season pass that you announce early, not buying it. You got microtransactions, not buying your game. Even if I like it, and I'm not doing it for the sake of review, or even because I would like the game. Because really, I gotta make that sacrifice if I want to try and help gaming get better. And I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to be a hypocrite. So I thank you for pointing that out in the comments. Thank you for really driving that point home. I listened to what you said. You were right. I was wrong in my initial statements. So, apologies if you wanted a Batman Arkham Knight review or a review for any upcoming games that may have such business models. Not happening. Not happening. We gotta teach these guys that when they screw gamers, we screw them back. And that extends to not buying the game. So I urge all of you, if you believe in the same thing as me, to not only not pay for the DLC, not pre-order, stop pre-ordering for sure, and not only talk out about it, but we vote with our wallet. Don't just not spend money on the microtransactions or DLC. Don't buy the games outright. And hopefully, if more and more gamers start doing it, gaming might start getting better.